I mean, I know the public health advice is there, and I understand why the public health officials want to reduce the risk to zero, but I don't want to get rid of all our brotherly love for other Australians just to reduce our risk of coronavirus to nothing.
Well, I mean, you mentioned that there, but this was part of Paul Kelly's letter last week. He says each new case identified in quarantine increases the risk of leakage into the Australian community through transmission to workers, other returnees, subsequently into the Australian community more broadly. That would come at a huge cost if that were to happen.
Absolutely it would, Peter. But what if you were over there? What if it was your wife or brother or son stranded in another country? You're an Australian, you have an Australian citizenship, your passport says you're allowed to come and go freely in this country. And no one's saying that, of course, people could come back and walk down the street. They'd have to go into appropriate quarantine. Perhaps we could establish some more specific and protected quarantine for cases from India, given the risk. But I worry here, mate. We've effectively had the takeover of our country by the public health bureaucracy, and we've allowed ourselves to get so focused on one particular issue that we're starting to lose our humanity on other problems. There are other things in life that's important than just dealing with this global pandemic.
Well, I mean,
and treating our fellow Australians, helping our fellow Australians is one of the most important things we should do as fellow citizens of this country.